The young man tells his story. My story began when I was 10 years old on one of the nights of Ramadan, where I used to go out with my friends after iftar to play in the street until midnight. Our neighborhood had a big fig tree that we used to play hide and seek under it and always hide behind it. On this night I was playing with 3 of my friends, and suddenly the 4 of us heard a strange snarl. We thought there was a dog behind the tree. We went to look, but found an incredibly tall man, about 4 meters tall. His facial features are very clear despite the fact that he was a dog. We thought there was a dog behind the tree. We went to look, but we found an incredibly tall man, about 4 meters tall. His facial features were very clear despite the darkness surrounding us. He was white-faced, pale, with a very thick beard, and he was wearing a coat similar to what medieval European kings wear. I went straight to my house, crying and screaming in my mother's lap, and I told her what I saw. My mother tried to calm me down and told my father, who took me to the trees until I saw the scary man, and there I found my friends also with their parents looking for that man, but we didn't find anyone. My father simply said, "The days passed and our fear gradually diminished, but we avoided passing by this tree, me and my friends, and one night I was sleeping in my room around 4 o'clock in the morning and woke up to the sound of the same snarl that I had heard at the tree that day. I opened my eyes in panic and saw the same man standing in the corner of the room, but he was shorter than last time. He was of average height this time. I froze in place. I couldn't even scream for help from the horror of the situation. I would have died of terror if my mother hadn't entered the room and found me in this state and asked me, "What's wrong with you?" I wondered, and asked my mother how she knew you, and why did you come now? She told me that I was filling the house screaming and crying loudly. I was very surprised because I didn't make any sound. I told her what I saw, but no one believed me, and my father told me it was just a nightmare because I think about it a lot. At this moment, I felt a wound and severe pain in my abdomen. I looked and found deep scratches and wounds in that place that looked like writings, and here everyone was shocked and believed my story. My father decided to take me to the sheikh of the neighborhood, and what increased me in my father's fear and panic is that we found the parents of my friends also brought them to the sheikh with the same marks. The sheikh read us some verses from the Holy Quran and asked our families to fortify us with dhikr and the Quran, and, thank God, nothing happened after that until I was 25 years old, and I traveled with my father to France. One day I was sitting in a public park in the daytime, and suddenly I heard the same snarl that I could not forget despite the passage of many years. I said to myself, "Lord, not again." I approached the trees to see where the sound was coming from, and suddenly I lost consciousness, and when I woke up I found myself in the hospital. I decided to call my old friends again, and they told me that they saw the same man as well, so I knew that he was back again. But this time it was much worse. We used to see him every night, and he left his marks on our bodies from scratches and Latin writings on the stomach. We suffered from physical pain and nightmares. I became afraid to sleep, not to go near a tree or sit alone, and I was very afraid of his constant stalking. I went for Umrah, and he stopped visiting me until I came back. I even saw him at the airport standing among the people as if he was waiting for me, and I still don't know what the solution is.